PCP, I saw you in here early, checking your toast. What's going on? What are you preparing for? Don't worry, guys. I'm almost done with my breakfast sandwich. I try not to be eating these on stream, but you know. What's up, YouTube Nosy and PCP? How y'all doing? Oh, we have YouTube Nosy YouTube edition. Hello, small child.
Small child.
I know, it's kind of concerning, isn't it?
Hello, everybody.
What's up,
Jelly. What's up, Kermit a Killer? How you doing? Kermit, you're always updating your picture. The AI is going crazy with the Kermit the Killer. Kangaroo Jack, what's up? Mental Metalhead, what's good? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, we have two builds we should be able to get through. This one shouldn't take too long. This is a budget build that features an i5-10400F and a 1070. This will be $650 plus shipping at pcbros.tech. Nice little build here. And yeah, I'm excited to put together inside the Sama case. Very basic, very straightforward. That's my first update in over a year. I don't know, man. I feel like I see totally different AI pictures all the time.
We'll have another one over there ready today, too. That one's getting 11 right now.
We're going to get a lot of PCs up for you guys, especially towards the weekend, because that's when you all seem to buy a bunch of computers nowadays. Gotta get more inventory up there. You all bought pretty much all the one-off customs. Hey, Google, play Harris Heller on Spotify Shuffle.
Hey, Jonah, when's the last time you had you check a build, actually?
Yesterday.
Okay.
I put
was
one
about to say to you,
yesterday.
because I'm like, I don't think I've...
Hey, Google, play Harris Heller on Spotify Shuffle.
Got it. Here's a Harris Heller shuffle on Spotify.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I don't feel like I've like looked at one since he got back.
Yeah, no, he gave me, it was one yesterday for the one we built on stream. Oh, the trash can's gone. This needs a cleaning.
Uh-oh. Looks like you're going to have to inhale it all.
Yes.
So it doesn't go everywhere. If you have 500,000 toast.
Ugh.
It's,
I'm waiting for the trash can. Look at that dust ball in there.
Oh, yeah. It's like in between like the backplate and stuff. It's crusty.
And guys, we'll clean that crusty Waffles caught up later. Why is Mittens hiding? I just walked away for a second, Jelly. Relax. Relax.
Oh, dude, that one person like always comments on our stuff's gonna be so upset. We have some used parts going in this build, and you might as well just go on eBay, honestly.
Might as well. Might as well.
Make sure you find the sellers that do no returns, too, because you're better off doing
Yes.
that than our one-year warranty guys.
I'm hiding. I'm absolutely hiding. Sup, my RTX 3050 fans. Hello. Yeah, a lot of people, there's a lot of hate for the normal 3050, which I think, yeah, it's not amazing. Don't get me wrong. The RX 6600 is a better GPU, and it's the same price. Cool. But yeah, it's not a great price card, but everyone needs to get on the 3050 6 gig bandwagon. Like, I don't understand that argument, because that card, like...
You know what's funny? Those same weirdos probably love the 1650 still.
Do you love the 1650? That'd be a weird take. That would make zero sense. But yeah, 3050 6 gig replaces 1650 for faster. Honestly, I still think the low profile variant is one that makes the most sense, unless you're doing like an Optiplex and you want to put in a full-size one if you have a full-size Optiplex. But yeah, no, it's still a great card. And we're going to have another one coming to the channel in a Think Center, our low-profile one, with the 3050 6 gig, because it's really the best low-profile GPU on the market right now for the price. Not the most powerful, there are more powerful ones out there, but it is the best option that is readily available. No external power.
I think we actually just got one of those in for that Lenovo. It's in the back. And then there's also like an MSI like AB550N or AN, whatever it is.
Should be a power supply for one of my builds, I think.
Cool. Yeah, there were just two parts stacked on top of each other, and I was like, these seem like something Matt and I probably ordered, and they don't know where to put it.
Well, there was one power, I need to ask Tool, there was one power supply, one of those MSIs that I ordered for one of my builds that was open, and she was returning it because it looked really used.
Probably not that. That means this one looks new, at least.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if that's the replacement or not, is what I'm going to see.
Oh, guys, you want to hear the giveaway PC?
Yeah, giveaway PC specs, you ready?
And this one, I'm excited to see, like, it might be horrible for the price. I don't think it's gonna be horrible, but it might not be amazing. But it's something we haven't done, and it is. This one's cool too because right now we're doing an $850, which it's kind of different because it's mini ITX, but we're doing a 1440p video, and in theory this one should be able to play some 1440p, but it is a.
It is a
hold. It's an i3 14100F. So that's the 4-core 8 thread. It's basically a 12100, same capabilities, but in theory, higher clock speeds, higher base speeds. Maybe we'll get a couple more FPS. A Gigabyte RX 7600 OC, so that's a nice 3-fan card. We have an ASRock B760M Pro RS, and that's DDR5, so that's going to be pretty interesting as well. A 1TB Gen 4 Team Group drive, Patriot Viper, Venom DDR5 16 gigs at 5600 megahertz, a Sigotep 650 watt, going inside of the Aqua 3.
Yeah, we're gonna have 2 builds with the Aqua 3 on the channel. That's a good case.
Yeah, what's crazy is after tax and everything, before tax, this build is $702. After tax, it's $750.
Nice.
And then we're gonna be selling them, make a little bit of money for probably about $850, but then we're gonna be giving one away as we do.
Yes, sir.
So that'll be one of the better giveaways we've done. No, I was really surprised when the final price came out. I mean, at the end of the day, though, it is an i3.
It is an i3 still.
The rest of the parts are pretty nice. It's just that i3, we'll have to see how good it is. I don't know if it's going to be a big upgrade over the 1200 or not.
Will it have stability issues like 14 gen? Let's find out.
That's the best part. Probably not. It's an i3.
It's an i3. That's what you would think. Let's see. Sounds very generous. Yeah, that's going to be a cool build.
Thank you.
Yeah,
really, it's not even. It's just about switching it up each time at this point. Just trying to find new things, especially since they're going in the YouTube channel. We just want to make sure we're not like doing really repetitive builds. And obviously, these are the typical. It'll be a build guide. This one's just using a stock cooler, but it is using a case that I know Matt planned to build it as well, but we haven't used it yet, right?
Nope, haven't used it yet.
So that'll be really cool. We might find that we hate it before then, and then think, oh, we got to build 5 of these.
5 of them. Let's go.
It's a really cool case, though. I like the idea of it. Just have to see how good it is.
See, the only issue with doing a small form factor, but we can do budget small form factor builds. It's just the price gets really high, and when we do these builds, we like to do the ones for PC Bros where we plan 5 in total, so that's a lot of upfront cost to buy a bunch of builds. But we can do, we just did a mini ITX one, which I would say is on the slightly bigger side of mini ITX, but it's inside the new CH160 from Deepcool, and that's a 7600 12400F. That cost-wise was around $850, which selling-wise, we'd have to sell them for a little over $1,000 to make it worth it. So, that's a lot of money to put up front for those 5 builds, but we can always look into it and see if there's a budget option we can do next month. I don't think we've ever done a step-by-step mini ITX guide.
We haven't yet.
Because that'd be really hard to do. So yeah, that'd be a good one to try next month. We'll see what we can do. To me, ITX is a weird, it's a wild west when it comes to motherboards, stuff that you can get readily available, trying to find the power supplies that makes sense. SFX is really hard.
The cool part, though, is it's almost like a reset. We can almost like plan any build. If it has mini ITX in the title instead of 1080p or 1440p, it's different.
Let's see. Cyberdemon is testing out gaming on Linux. Yes, I heard he's going to be doing some of that.
Yeah, we're actually, the PC we're building after this one, as long as we make it there. I don't know exactly what he's doing with it because I don't think he even knows. But I think he's doing something with Linux on it. And it's going to be more home theater PC-esque, but we're going to try to sell it at PC Bros. And
see if people want some Linux, see if people like Linux builds. Is there an IO shield or not?
I told him we'd give him about a week with it, and then it's getting Windows. So we're going to see how loyal you all are to Linux. Jay Dorsey, buy it.
Buy it, Jay Dorsey. 7700X and 7000 GRE, good combo. Last week I was watching an online auction for a 12400F. Auction into 95 Canadian. That's fine. Used prices on those are around $100 or less.
57X 3D is down to 200.
That's fine.
It's definitely like, if you got the platform, like I have like the 5800X at home, and it kind of sucks. The only upgrade I could really do would be the 5800X 3D.
It doesn't feel like much of an upgrade.
Yeah, honestly, I would do it if we either had a build here that got one, and then I'm like maybe let's say a company sent us one. Yeah. We got one from eBay to do a video on, and I'm like, oh, I could just take my 5000X, swap it in here, you know, pay the difference. But yeah, it's probably just going to be, I think for Matt and I, next step will probably be whenever we feel like it. Maybe when, what's it called? It comes out like 9000 series.
Yeah, the 9000 series should be in July.
Maybe it'll be time for, you know, some DDR5 upgrade, but I've been really happy with my PC. I've had like no stability issues for a long time.
I'll probably be sticking with mine for a while longer because I'm getting ready to reinstall Windows and go through all that effort, and I don't really want to do that again.
Are you just yearly install?
Well, the Windows 11 install I have is an upgrade from 10, and it's no longer receiving any updates. I think it probably installed without TPM and everything, so it's like blacklisted, which is a bad sign for those PCs out there that get the Force install, because that one literally gets no updates anymore, and it's like few version behind. It keeps saying it's up to date, but it has no updates.
Yeah, but like why update?
Yeah, so why update? But no, it has like no updates, and also it's just, I'm still running a Gen 3 drive, so I bought myself a Gen 4 1 terabyte.
What'd you get? Crucial?
The Crucial T500, that new one that's like 7,000 megabytes per second region,
Oh my
right?
God. What are you gonna do with that?
It's really fast.
There's no way you have that much prawn.
But yeah, I'll do that, then I'll wipe the Intel drive, make that a secondary drive, so I'll have 2 terabytes, because I'm always running at like 30 or 40 gigs on my main drive, like constantly. Like I'm always filling up that 1 terabyte drive, so.
Yeah, mine's pretty full too, because I still have that freaking Sabrent rocket, like Gen 3. That was back when like NVMe's like came out, I feel like. And I was like, oh, these are so cool, no cables.
But yeah, I'm putting together that NAS at home, and then I'm gonna waiting to do that so I can back up stuff to the NAS and then do a new Windows install, so.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, there'll be a Toasted DIY video probably in the next couple of weeks of setting up an at-home NAS, and then once I learn more about how to do offsite backups with it, which there's a couple guides out there I have like saved that I'll watch, there'll be some information on how we do some offsite backups.
Were you here that day that we had a pcbros customer who was asking a bunch of questions about a NAS and a Plex and stuff, or was that?
Yes, I think I went and talked to them actually. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, if that is the person I'm thinking of, I remember being like, let me go grab Matt, because I'd already talked to them for like 20 minutes, and I was like, I kind of exhausted all the information that I knew, and I was like, you know what, let me go grab Matt. Funny enough, we actually, I think on Saturday when I was working, I think another guy asked about if we sold like ready-to-go Synology NASs. And I was like, you know, no. I was like, I don't know if we have enough audience and enough customers for that, but I was like, maybe some days that'd be something cool to keep on hand, like 1 or 2 at a time. What, you Shinoji?
Get out of here.
Qual set. Too much ruckus? Oh, sorry, I guess didn't. Yeah. Matt's being loud over there. He's blowing everything.
Yeah, there's so much dust left in there.
Oh, by the way, Jiro was saying.
No.
He probably thought I was talking chat. Saturday, I think it was a different person. They were asking if we actually carried, and they were asking if we had QNAP or Synology NASs.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, well, we know some about them if you need any advice, but I was like, no, we don't carry them. But it had me thinking, I was like, I wonder if that's something someday when we get more foot traffic, like even more than now, if it'd be worth like keeping like one.
I think it would be good to pitch to, especially like people who walk in, like that dude who had a laptop. I know it takes a little tech savvy to know it, but like the guy who says my laptop is my entire business, and if you can't get to work, I've lost all this. Like
this can be like,
it would be good. Like so, like
experience.
here's a learning experience. The one that I got, I mean, Synology is a little pricey, but it is an all-in-one setup versus building your own, which I do want to learn how to build my own at some point. It'd be kind of cool just to learn.
Yeah, that would be.
It is a cool all-in-one setup that
SSD?
oh,
I found it.
And I think the cheapest one that I can get, which I did buy the cheapest 2-bay one, which would just basically have 1 redundancy built in, 1 extra drive. So I would have 4 terabytes usable, but I have 4 terabytes of backup. That runs like $180 or something.
With no storage, right?
With no storage.
I mean, that's not...
Which is not bad.
See, I feel like it'd be cool to, man, especially with like, that'd be the one reason those guys that call about the hard drives, man. Because I remember that one guy wanted to do $20 for new inbox 2 terabytes. But yeah, that'd be cool to just build maybe like let's just say like $300 max our cost, and then you know set them up to where they're like ready to go. They're almost just
Plug
like
them to your network,
bring
and
them
then
home,
you can
plug and
access
play.
them. Yeah.
And then I would almost just say like $150, you know, labor and everything.
Yeah. No, they're cool to have. Yeah, I wanted to have one at home for a while, so I'll have that one together just for the sake of just having extra backups, you know. And I also want to see, I think, because we pay, it's not that expensive. I need to optimize our Big Bird 757. Thank you for the sub. I need to optimize our Big Bird. That's all I was saying. We pay a decent amount for our Google Drive right now. We have a lot of random crap on there. I want to see if I can also on Synology, just because like the 3 safety nets of backup is somewhere off-site, somewhere like ways away. Like if something dropped on Louisville, like Louisville's under attack, and worst case scenarios, I don't think we'll need videos of something like that happens like that, but if a natural disaster happens and takes out this office and my house, where's the backup at? I don't know. Our Google Drive is over 1 terabyte in storage that we pay for right now for like $9 a month. I could always back up like 2 or 3 of the most recent videos automatically from Synology to Google Drive, so we have those as well. But yeah, just looking into different backup solutions, because I don't know, I'm getting into the whole networking thing a little bit more now.
Don't forget, guys, we failed our networking test.
Yes.
Don't take us for legal networking advice.
And the person who asked, are we hiring? No, we are currently not hiring.
We're firing.
We're firing.
Matter of fact.
Back it up to your Tesla, yes. I'll back it up to my Tesla flash drive. Yeah, we aren't hiring at the moment. We're always taking resumes for pcbros. If you're local to Louisville, Kentucky, you can submit your resume to us. We don't really offer any relocation or anything. We really want people that are local to Louisville. Yeah, right now we're just not hiring. I will say, just for full transparency of both teams, we are kind of in a spot with both businesses that we like to keep a small, well-established team. I don't see us, like, unless we just like dramatically blow up in the next year or two, I don't see us just adding on a bunch of people here and there. We really have a bunch of people that we need to fully utilize back there as well. So, you know, we will hire at some point. People come and go. It's just the way of business. But as of right now, we're pretty happy with our team, and I don't see us expanding for a bit.
And if we do actually blow up, there's no business to even hire. So just keep that in mind, guys.
Might submit a resume for anyone to get into the tech industry. Well, yeah, please submit a resume, because we always like to have some on file, because again, you never know what happens. Some people may get opportunities that they want to go take elsewhere. They go take them, and then we need to hire somebody. So always submit your resume. I
definitely much prefer just going through our resumes and having to post somewhere, because when you have to post somewhere, it's usually the people that like are, well, and that's the way of putting it. A lot of times they're already jobless, and you got to kind of wonder, like, why are you jobless? Where is your job?
Check out Wasabi for long-term offsite storage. I'll look into that.
Wasabi?
I want to keep it, so like, I don't know, I know Google Drive's pretty basic. I want to keep it pretty basic because I'm not as worried about the need and upload to the cloud. I was just more along the lines of, it'd be cool if we had one more like online space that wasn't like my NAS at my house. That would be for just probably like 3 or 4 videos. Just realistically, I just think of worst case scenario, the videos that we film that are not edited yet. Those are the ones that are the most detrimental if we lose, because we filmed all of that, and sometimes the PC might be gone by the time the counselor gets to edit it, and then it just disappears, and all that time and energy and money we put into it is just for waste.
We should start doing like the real OG way of storing stuff, where they do like the magnetic reels, and then they like store them, you know, like a warehouse. Thoughts, guys?
We'll see, you can place it wherever you want. That's cool.
I feel like Pinky Tech would be a good on-site storage. Pinky Tech, can we send some servers your way?
Can we store stuff in you?
That's my reaction, Pinky Tech.
What's up, Mike? How you doing? Do you guys ever use replacement PCI slot covers for cheaper cases? Yes, we do. We normally keep a lot of the ones from cases we use, so we can just put those in there.
We got a little, here, I'll show you guys. It's really good if you're like into building PCs and crap like that. It's always good to get a bunch of like Rubbermaid containers and just keep stuff.
Yep.
Which is funny, I know somewhere, it's probably a PC bro somewhere. I bet someone borrowed it at one point and we just never got it back. We used to have like a little one that was like full, and this is the new one that we started.
8 hours isn't great recovery though, whoa. Let's see, my pooter is sketchy, uh-oh.
Huh?
Excuse me? Is that what they call it nowadays?
How does that happen?
I'm planning to upgrade my 10100 to a 10400 and pair with the 6600. Is a plan still worth in 2024?
Oh,
I mean, that would be an upgrade for sure. It's not a major upgrade. I will say, you're on a platform 10 gen that is good to get, as long as your motherboard's decent enough, to go all the way up to like a 10700. Maybe look on the used market. I've seen a lot of like those used sellers sell just like trade CPUs of like 10 gen for like really cheap. I wouldn't be surprised if like a 10700F or something like that would be like really affordable right now.
Because your GPU's not bad. I mean, like I think either one would do you pretty good. But if you could afford the 10700 and it fits in your build and works well,
because you're getting to the point now where like newer gen stuff is so affordable that you're getting more to the point of I would either go to like an i7 10700 or just wait to do a new platform. Because 10 gen is cool, but you're losing out on some of the Gen 4 support. Or you can go 11 gen and get the Gen 4 support.
That is true. They already have the 6600 that, like, you would automatically see a little more performance gain, not just from the 10400, but if you were to find
an 11 gen.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you know, I take that recommendation. Look at some 11 gen CPUs, because Gen 4 will help you out a lot.
Maybe even like an 11400, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, check eBay. There's I can't remember the names of the sellers, but it's always the same sellers that have the trade CPUs that come in pretty, like the clamshells, and they're probably just pulls from working computers that they're selling. USB 3 down here.
Oh, yes, sir.
And I feel like CPUs, along with cases, obviously, because there's no physical component, or coolers, like tower coolers, CPUs are kind of the safest bet to buy used unless you're buying a Ryzen CPU and the seller does not know how to package it properly, like what happened yesterday.
Yeah, it almost feels like it's gotten a lot worse. I don't know if it's just because now there's even less pin CPUs in the market to where sellers just aren't thinking about it, but every single time I order an AM4 previous gen CPU, I just assume it's going to show up with bent pins at this point.
Yeah. So Intel, it's a pretty safe bet that it'll be fine. It's really hard for a CPU to go bad. If it worked before, it's really hard for it to die unless it's just really abused.
Do the cutout, I guess.
Yeah, the cutout works. You can reach. There it is.
I'm going Johnny Beast mode.
Any fans or anything you need to put up? CPU power would be important.
Just that. There's just a hub back here, so I think that's it. Mr. Tinker, that's it.
Okay.
Speed build, speed build.
Sonic case, so easy. It's like a Prodigy, kind of.
Now, there were moments when I was building this where I was like, wait, this isn't a Prodigy?
Feels like a Prodigy.
Look at Windows over there. It's all loaded in.
Fire.
Goo Lagoon. That build got an upgrade, too. That was going to be a freaking, what, like A12 or whatever, and now it's a 2600.
Yes, sir.
Definitely more sellable now.
The world stopped us from selling that.
Thanks, Michael.
Or Michael did. Did you tell him it didn't work? I mean, he gave it to us for free, didn't he?
Yeah, that's usually, like, you know,
Yeah.
We've gotten a few things from him that haven't worked. I'm just kind of like, you know, it was free. It was a test. And I even told Tyler that. I said, I think it's easier than, because we didn't have anything to test it with. So I'm like, I think it's easier just to build it, and then if it doesn't work, you got a full build that you just got to swap one part out on. No big deal. Have we done any have we done any videos on the Wish pre-builds yet?
There's new Wish pre-builds?
Send link, prove it.
Send link, proof. We haven't touched Wish in a while. I think Wish is kind of getting beat down by Temu in terms of like the sketchy marketplaces that
Temu and Ali.
Yeah, Temu and AliExpress. AliExpress I still think is in a different league because they actually sell legit stuff like PC hardware-wise. They do have their bad eggs, but they sell really good PC hardware. Temu is just kind of wild.
No business would ever use Temu.
Yeah.
AliExpress, I think
AliExpress is pretty business friendly. Like you'd actually get some reputable stuff from there. But Wish, haven't touched it in a while. I don't really know what their pre-builds look like, but you could always. Oh, you meant Temu pre-build? Then yes, we had done a video on the Temu pre-builds. They're the same thing. Temu Wish. Exact same company. But yeah, no, we did a video on the Temu pre-build, and we have a full gaming setup around that Temu pre-build coming to the channel. When will it be?
To a channel near you.
Friday, actually. McAllister put a lot of effort into it. There's some pretty edgy memes in there, too. There's some crazy memes. Zach gets exposed. If you want to see one of the memes early, by the way, I posted it in the sub-only section on Discord, the one of Zach in the feet. Yeah, I had to share that.
That's all you guys need to know.
Yeah, so if you want to see edgy memes, and if you're a sub on Twitch, you join our Discord and go to Toasty, or the Twitch subs only section. Go in there, and you'll be able to see the clip that I posted. And just let me know what you think of it.
We only have a few requirements for our sub-only chat. You got to be a sub. You got to love feet.
You gotta love feet. Yep, yellow feet. Yeah, there's like a funny joke about foot fetishes I saw on Twitter that I was gonna put in the Slack, but I was like, nah, I'm good.
You feel like you're bullying too much?
I think I was bullying too much.
So that kind of he needs to get, beat around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We need to toughen him up. I think he's starting to go soft on us. What's your all's thoughts on that, chat? Right, pretty clean in the back. I think we're about ready for a mini ITX build. What do y'all think, chat? Mini ITX build in a case we've never built in. I'm always very excited to build in new cases. I'm gonna be a little scared of how small it's gonna be though, because with these mini ITX builds where they're kind of like they're kind of like not very ordinary cases, we don't really ever see people building them. I always just assume they're like a nightmare to cable manage and stuff in.
Yes. What power supply are we using? So we're using a fully modular, so that's good.
Yeah, it's one of those very flat cases, and it's getting a really big GPU.
Yes.
And I'm like,
Remember the original point was he was going to go with the 7600 XT, and I was like,
Yes.
price-wise, definitely go a little bit higher because GPU not great.
and this was the one where I remember looking at. I'm like, there's no way that GPU's fitting without a vertical mount, and we assume it has one in there.
Yeah, I don't think I ever got clarification on that, so let's find out.
And it is Silverstone, which they're good, but they're not exactly the most. I guess I'd call it like reputable necessarily. I feel like they've been around forever, but they're kind of like Roswell.
Roswell.
Is that a good comparison, guys? Roswell and Silverstone?
I think Silverstone just they do a lot of like
This shit?
these cases where it's just like very, I wouldn't say unique, I'd say it's very bland, not super like flashy
They
cases.
don't really take themselves seriously. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, here is the case, by the way, guys. Let's see what we're working with here. We've got the Zoom Doom.
There you go.
So here it is.
In the middle there.
So it kind of looks like a.
It's an Optiplex.
It looks like an SF, like a DT Optiplex, kind of.
Wait, what?
What's
Oh,
that? It's a
just a
fan filter. Does look like a little DT.
I'd almost say not running that. Looks kind of goofy.
Where'd the box go? Oh, it's back here.
All right, guys, I'm opening this up because I'm still.
I was wondering how this is going to work.
Okay, and it only fits a 2-slot card, and it looks like a small 2-slot card.
Well, let's find out. Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way before we proceed.
Yes, definitely.
So I've been one where maybe used deal hunting would have been a good option. Instead of getting.
It does have a big area for the GPU, it looks like.
Could be wrong, but I think this might actually be a.
2-slot?
Yes.
It's not that. I'm sure that
This
it's a
is a
2-slot.
It's much smaller than you think.
Oh, okay. See, I'm worried about the thickness.
It is a little thick, so we'll see, but this is smaller than the box makes it seem. So I think the idea is, and I'm assuming the cable's in here. Is this for a return? Like, what is?
So it just lays in here. Here's the PCIe lane.
I just didn't see the cover on here. It's a little sus.
That's gonna be close.
Actually, well, let's just take this off because yeah, it needs to get this lip over here. If not, this plastic shroud is getting blocked by whatever this is.
It looks like they might come off. This is one of those living on the edge builds. We'll see how much research he did, you know?
Okay, let's see.
Oh my god, give me that. Shit.
How does that work?
Maybe this needs to go on after.
Maybe.
Let's take it off. It looks like it
What
comes
is
off.
that? Is it just a?
I don't even know. Guys, this is alien technology right here. All right, there you go. Where's the?
That's what I'm wondering where
Does
the.
it have the things?
It does, yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
So it needs to do.
That just comes out, by the way, if you just want to take that metal piece out.
Wait, I think I'm hitting these. Oh god, no, I got stuck. I'm gonna take these out. I think it's
I'm gonna
gonna.
pull
I think
this
it's gonna
out, too.
fit.
I'm
But yeah,
gonna-
just see if that's a riser card. I'm assuming it goes up through here.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry about, and I feel like there's I mean, Silversun can't have thought of this. This can't be a Gen 4 riser, right?
We'll find
This
out.
case just feels too dated. Yep, there's a riser in here. Oh, does it literally just...
It just slides
translate?
in. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, is this really? Hold up. I think you adapt it to an adapter.
Really?
I think you have to raise it up. Yeah, see? I think you literally have to do like one of these. So like this goes into the board.
And then it's like, oh,
yeah.
okay. We'll see how that works. That can't be Gen 4. No shot.
I don't know.
I need to look up the case and see.
I mean, I guess it's a lot shorter run than like a full PCIe cable, so you would hope it's Gen 4.
I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I guess that's... None of screw holes are lining up. And also, it looks really crooked.
There is like some other, there's these too. Oh wait, no, these are probably to hold the case up.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm hitting that's stopping me. I almost need to know what it's supposed to look like with another G. I think it's a little too thick. I think that's the problem.
I guess we can always just basically build it since that's the last step anyways,
Yeah.
and then just, you know,
Figure out if it needs
worst
a new
case, we put a
GPU.
different card in there.
All right. What's up, glazing? You glazing and blazing?
What is good, my dudes?
Oil change near complete. Love working from home. Look at you doing oil changes.
You doing an oil change, Mickey Tech?
Look at you.
I didn't even know you knew how to use your little girly hands.
Little girly baby hands.
Little sissy boy hands. If your hands don't look like this when you're eating, you're a sissy boy. Did I like not bring the, oh there it is. I was like, did I not bring the motherboard or anything else
I
up?
didn't bring anything else in here.
Ooh, is this one of those ID cooling, like crooked coolers? Hell yeah. Oh, Matt, you gotta install a Blu-ray. Is that not here yet?
Oh yeah, did we not get the Blu-ray player?
I don't think it's here yet.
Uh-oh. He got a little too eager to build
You know
this
what?
one.
He can install that.
Yeah.
No, I mean, honestly, I grabbed the build. It's not even highlighted. I just didn't even. I normally don't look for Blu-ray players, okay?
He normally doesn't.
It's not something we typically do here, guys.
But yeah, the idea with this one, and we'll see how our customers like it, is it's gonna be a home theater style PC.
This is definitely going to take a much more specific customer, but for all we know, that customer may be just waiting on our site right now.
And I bet it's Pinky Tech.
Yep. Do we sell GPUs? If so, do we have a 1080 and how much we're looking for it? Sadly, you're much better off looking at eBay because here's the thing. You know, we do buy GPUs locally, not super often, but let's say we buy a 1080 for, let's say we get a good deal on it, 60 bucks. We could resell it to one of you all for 100, 110. We'd make 40, 50 bucks. We would much rather than, because that almost just feels in a way like a pawn shop or scalping. Not really scalping, but you get the idea. It's just literally reselling. We're not really about that. We're about offering a warranty with our stuff. So we like to do like a full gaming PC with it and make our money that way.
Speaking of pawn shop, today was supposed to be pawn shop day, but I think I might move that to Friday because we didn't finish up our videos from yesterday.
Oh, because that was gonna be today.
Yeah, and I don't want to like sit down and figure out which ones we want to go to.
Yeah, I do remember telling you the only one I've ever been to is that one in J-Town, which is a great one. That one actually.
I was looking at reviews, and I was like, reviews of pawn shops do not give you a good guide.
horrible.
There's a lot of people who are like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, no, pawn shops.
I
are
mean, like, they
definitely-
won't buy my gun even though I have proof of purchase.
Yep. Then you have to drive it to get rid of the oil and everything. Are you talking about like doing your own oil change? You don't have to drive anywhere, brother. Just pour it out back.
Pour it out in the grass. Is it one 8-pin for the motherboard?
Yep. Yarp.
I'm saying you won't need any SATA.
The Blu-ray
For the
player.
Blu-ray player, yep. We'll need SATA. Blu-ray player.
Blu-ray. Gay.
This is gonna need two 8-pins. Don't forget your blinker fluid, guys.
I've never gone a day without my blinker fluid. Hashtag never forget.
There's a creek behind my house I can dump it in. Oh, buddy.
Oh my
I hope all the
God.
animals in that creek just raid your house while you're sleeping.
I'm calling
covered in
OSHA
oil.
right now. Ooh, look at that. Brice said he replaced his and his blinkers are running smoothly.
Nice.
This is why car maintenance is so important, guys. Now, honestly, one that I never even, when I was a mechanic even, I didn't think it didn't exist, but I never thought about it. I never really knew what it was until I had a diesel, but diesel exhaust fluid. Because it sounds kind of fake. You're like, why would you need to put fluid in your exhaust?
But you do.
But you got to put that def in there.
All right.
Do high schools still have shop class? I have not heard of one having
Not in the
it.
state of Kentucky.
I'm sure that there is like high schools that are like magnet schools that have some type of shop class still, but I know ours did not.
No.
Ours was a military school.
Yeah, we were military.
Military and technology. Oh, Tool, did you ship out, I saw and this is totally random, but I saw we had like a SATA cable order on eBay. Did you ship those out?
So you did?
We don't leave customers waiting for SATA cables. Is this the same board we built with yesterday?
Yep.
I thought this felt really familiar. I said, I've been here before. I've seen this before, Chief.
Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
Whoa, living on the edge. You had shop class in Spencer County, did the CO2 cars, built bridges.
Oh, nice.
Also
So
was
there
a
is one in
drone
Kentucky.
class during COVID. Oh. Yeah, Spencer County.
Nice.
Shout out Taylor as well.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't make sense. More of the like rural areas in
Yeah.
Kentucky would have shop classes.
I mean, what else are they gonna do?
Yeah, what else are you gonna do? Work
work
on
on
some
cars.
cars.
Cars and boats, am I right?
Of course. Have I ever forgotten? She says.
I don't know. Have you?
Have you? I mean, if you have, we would have not known probably.
Until we saw our eBay was shut down.
I'm like, whoa, what's going on?
I think I need to probably, I'm assuming we don't have any coolers listed right now, right?
We have a lot of them.
Yeah, because we're
No,
starting to.
that's one thing I was thinking of too. I was
purge
like,
them again.
we talk about that one CPU purchase we want to make. It's not like we don't have stock coolers we could run through for a while before we need to buy coolers for
Well, and
those.
we still have like 6 or 7 of those dark flash ones,
Yeah.
which we're using one right now. Which I think I told you, I really do like those. I'm not the hugest fan of like the top part, but other than that, I mean, they're great coolers for the price.
We just built with one.
Yeah, I would definitely
10
say
out of 10
once,
we'll buy again.
whenever money's like, doing really good, it'd be worth just having them again. I like planning builds with them. I like the V-Tree coolers. They're just good to have.
All right, I'm ready.
I'm not ready.
Do you have an IO shield? You do.
Right there.
So it looks like, yeah, it'll just be like this. I will say the layout, this makes sense. Sometimes these cases, they go really crazy, but the layout makes sense.
Told, did David tell you that he's buying this build for home?
Is that the plan?
No, I hope not.
He's like, I'll make it sell
To me.
to me. We need to keep everyone
I know
buying
we've
PCs.
been having our employees have been keeping the company alive.
I have been.
Who else wants to buy this week? We really thought we were gonna have McAllister as our next customer, but he's a hard sell.
You got to really talk him into
I
something.
mean, I definitely know I could. I just don't want to be annoying, but I know I could talk him into it. All it takes is a
But
little
he's
more
the type of
sweet
guy you
talk.
could talk him into it. He might come after you later and be like, I shouldn't have done that. He's a return risk.
Ooh, you think he's a fraud risk, like
He's a chargeback
a
risk.
chargeback kind of guy?
Yeah, he's a chargeback kind of guy. Does an 11 4.5 bottleneck a 4060? Nah. That should be fun.
Louisville still has special classes in shooting, including shot. My nephew just graduated from one. Oh, that's
Which
sick.
school?
Louisville.
There's Louisville. Counting sheep. Thanks. You're
We'll be
welcome.
counting sheep.
1200F in some games will hold you back with a 3070. Not many games, but some games it would. Shawnee, nice.
That's what settings, yeah. Especially if you're doing like higher, like 1440. It'd probably be pretty.
notice it.
Yeah, it'd probably be all right, just because that 3070 would carry its weight.
Guys, what are you doing? These builds are for, well, if you didn't know, bullfrag, we have a PC company called pcbros.tech. Exclamation point pcbros in the chat. You can check out our website. Along with the YouTube channel, Toasty Bros, we sell gaming PCs. And every single morning, Monday through Friday, we build gaming PCs on stream to sell on the website. pcbros.tech.
I mean, that's just common knowledge.
Common knowledge.
How do you not know who pcbros.tech is?
What GPU would you pair with the 5600G? Honestly, I would look for a used 20 series NVIDIA GPU. Very specific recommendation, but it's a Gen 3 by 16 card. I wouldn't really look at anything Gen 4 because you will lose performance there. Yeah, I'll look at that route. Maybe like a 2060 Super. They sell those on AliExpress for really good prices right now too, if you want to go the AliExpress route. We have a sub $400 build using the 2060 Super coming to the channel soon. Yeah, that's a good option as well. We'll grab you a SATA, because we need to, oh, never mind, there's a SATA here. We keep the SATA on there for that. Blu-ray player.
Where does it even go?
It would go... Are we sure this supports a Blu... wait. Yeah, there's this right here. I'm assuming it's here.
Oh, is it one of those, does it take like a mini one?
Maybe, I mean there's this, so I'm assuming that one.
Yeah, I guess that's a David problem now.
Blu-ray.
He'll find out how bad he wants that Blu-ray player.
What do you think you get for 1070 Ti in 2024? We've seen 1070s go for under $100 now, like 89 bucks on average, 89 to 90 bucks.
We just go with one.
You just build with one. So I'd say 1070 Ti, $110, 120 bucks. It is a good upgrade over the 1070, but with the 1660 Super existing and having longer driver support, being a newer generation card, those cards are easy to get at 100 bucks. I would just give you a slight edge with the 1070 Ti because it has more VRAM, but...
I guess like the 1080 is basically like a 2060, so...
In 1080s you can get, I mean, on eBay for $120, 130 bucks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cards within the $100 to $120 range.
They're just all used.
They're all used.
Can't find new ones like that. It's gonna be a tight, man, look at that cooler.
It's
I mean,
gonna
that just,
have, I can get that CPU power, bruv.
I don't know.
Let's go ahead and get that going. I believe in you.
Guess we'll do one of these.
So this will look pretty
It's one of
satisfying
those
once
builds,
put together. Though.
yeah, where every single part I've put together so far, I'm like, is that gonna fit? It's kind of how you know it's a good mini ITX build, I guess, is when the whole time you're questioning. You're like,
is it gonna fit?
is this gonna work?
This will be satisfying. 1080 Ti are going for $200 now on eBay, Matt. I didn't say anything about 1080 Ti. What are you talking about?
No, he didn't. He
I
only
was saying
said
1070 Ti. The guy asked about a 1070 Ti.
And honestly, I don't know if I'd pay
I would not pay
for a 1080 Ti.
That's too old of a card to do that. I mean, it's a good card, don't get me wrong, but I would not pay that much for it.
Cause like, well, how much are like 2070s? Because it's pretty like
2070 is about
1080 Ti
170 bucks.
Yeah, 1080 Ti is basically like, I think it's slightly better than a 2070, but honestly, with like driver support and with it being like that much older of a card, I would definitely get like a 2070 personally. Sorry, Michael. Sorry.
It's a good card, legendary card, but at some point, you know, you gotta factor in the age of the card when you're determining the price.
Yeah, and also just the market. You know what I mean? If you can get like, I would understand if the 1080 Ti was $70 cheaper than a 2070, I'd be like, oh, 1080 Ti all day. But
Banger.
if they're almost the same price, I'd be like,
You get access to DLSS with the 2070 also.
And ray tracing, the best feature.
Ray tracing. Who's actually ray tracing with it? Probably nobody, but. Matt secretly loves me? Who said it was a secret midnight?
It's out there now.
Joe, what do you think of this build so far? This is a nice build to show you on the overhead because you'll see everything.
So far, they think tight.
So then this, I mean, I'll wait till you plug everything else in, but.
This might be coarse.
Coarse horse?
Let me try a coarse. I think it's a coarse horse.
Coarse horse.
Coarse. Oh, guys, it's a coarse build.
Wart. You know what, Silverstone, I could have guessed it. It feels like coarse. I don't know why, but it just does.
I mean, it's in the name, basically.
Silverstone.
Coarse.
Silverstone course. Stone course?
Ooh, Silver. Is that a new company, Silver Storm?
Silver Storm.
Not a copy off a Digital Storm or anything?
I'll have to show you at a rep from a long time ago. Can't really mention it. If you're watching, hello. Messaged me after a long time and was saying that he manages some other companies and there's going to be some new exciting case companies coming to the market at Computex and got a preview of some of the cases. So,
Chad, have you guys seen the new Milky Y70s? Pretty cool.
It's so milky.
They're definitely expensive as hell though. Just for like the base model, I think they're $219, and you can pre-order them right now for $219.
in September.
You don't get them until September. I think it's when they ship. So you might maybe even like closer to November or October. And what's really sad is the fact that I know they're gonna sell out.
Yep, they will, and they'll be scalped on eBay.
Yeah, because I kind of wanted to get one, but I'm like, no, it's not worth putting up that kind of money right now.
We'll forget about it.
Yeah. And then it'll show up and we'll be like dead or something.
Shows up to an empty warehouse.
That's such a predicament. I was looking at Silverstone from an ITX build, but I also want a fish tank. Okay.
That's like totally different types of cases too. You're kind of all over the place.
Well, and are you saying you want like a fish tank PC or you just want a fish tank?
Yeah, what are we talking about here?
Because that's totally different too, you know?
Is this battery really blocking the HD audio?
CMOS.
That's going to require little hands.
Uh-oh.
Step on in, little hands.
But I pre-built for my brother the other day. It came with the 5600X and 4070 Ti Super. I smell bottleneck. I mean, you know, at least it's Gen 4. But yeah, definitely some slight bottleneck. You know, just have him play at 1440. If he plays at 1440p, I feel like it'll, you know, won't be too bad.
Bada bing, bada boom. What the hell is it? Why is the front panel looking like this? All right, here you go. Can you get that in there? Feels like the battery.
I would do it kind of like that.
He just did it like instantly.
And then, see, this ain't about little
Yeah,
hands.
this is about mechanic
And
hands.
mechanic hands.
We used to have to work with our eyes closed, 10 feet away with 8 extensions. What power supply for a 4060? You could use anything you want. As long as it has a single 8-pin, you could get away with a freaking a PVR Raptor.
You could get away with a Raptor.
You get away with a Ares game AGB 500. I like the shape of these fans. You see these? They look like Spider-Man.
I do. I see Spider-Man.
650. You can use a 6. I mean,
That's
if you want
overkill,
an
but-
upgrade path, then I'm not saying I wouldn't. Like honestly, if we play in a 4060 build right now,
We'd use a Seagull Tip
because of the
650.
price, yes. Now, if we were back in the day, or just like even maybe let's just say the power supplies are different than they are now, because right now they're all kind of like, I would say either really cheap or really expensive, but the really cheap ones are like all the same. Like the 500 to 650s are like the same price almost.
Yep.
I would just get the most you can afford. But back in the day, when each 100 watts costed you a good amount more, yeah, 430, 500 watts, you'd be fine with that. Even with like a freaking i5 or i7 or Ryzen, honestly with a Ryzen 9, those things pull like, we've been watt testing like the 7800X 3Ds and stuff like that, and you're lucky to pull more than like 100 watts.
Oops, did I do a... I did an oopsie.
No, you can't afford anything? Oh.
Well, I don't know what to tell you then, bud.
That was midnight, so that's why I won a PC from you guys.
Valid.
I feel like the PC though, haven't you like already put like probably as much money as it was worth into it?
Because
you done
the whole computer that
You
way.
did what? A new GPU? And then didn't you also get like 2 power supplies that were just good deals, like those Corsair ones? I thought you'd done some other upgrades too, like storage or RAM or something. He said shush. All right, fair enough. Back pop again, you ready? Oh, it didn't work that time. My spine just broke. I just hit like the 90 degrees.
Be tragic.
I would still record videos today. I would just be doing them like upside down.
With a broken spine.
I'd be like, can you lower the table all the way to the ground, please? Sir?
Slowly bleeding out.
You haven't changed the power supply or CPU yet? Wait, do you have a CPU for it too? I'm trying to remember, Midnight, didn't you buy like multiple GPUs because like 1 or 2 of them didn't show? Like, what do you have now? I feel like it was either a 6700 XT or like a 3070 for some reason. Yeah, that 1200 watt power supply will be very goofy in that build, though, I'll be honest. If you want to use it, go for it, if it'll fit.
Speaking of fitting, this is
Oh,
quite difficult.
3070, okay. Because that build originally had a, I want to say you got a 5600 XT or something like that, where the,
There we
is
go.
it the fans that like never, like didn't turn on, right? Or something like that, like you thought it was getting too hot or it was overheating.
Did you get the 5600 non-XT build or something like that?
Oh, the computer guy just complimented. He said, look at Matt doing all the work while Jackson be standing around. Here,
Yeah,
watch
but-
this, guys.
Oh. He touched grass.
That's the, we were just talking about this the other day when we were recording a Mini ITX build video. They're just so small
Yeah, you just gotta
that
have
like, we kind of just take turns, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, it was an OEM 5600. Oh yeah, it was one of those ASRock ones
Yep.
that were actually like good.
It was a good deal. It was like 120 bucks or something.
And what's funny is I think you were the only person who had that issue, sadly.
The one who won it.
Yeah, it goes all the other ones. I don't think we ever had any returns on them. So I don't know. I'm gonna finish the Windows installing this bad boy over here. Right here.
Sorry, chat. Y'all can't really even see what I'm doing. Power
Now it's bathroom break.
and reset. Okay. I'm not gonna really cable manage super hard. We don't even know if this GPU is actually gonna fit properly. And also shove this here. But now we gotta see how this riser setup works. So we got this right here, guys. I don't think autofocus is on, but here, I'm gonna show you on this camera. This is the riser. So it's gonna plug in and then slot in right through here for the GPU. So we'll go ahead, do. Okay, hold up. I don't think it needs this. This is if it's too tall. We just need this one. All right, bet. There we go. So yeah, that goes like that. Someone say riser. Okay. So now, this is where the GPU will plug in, like right here. But I gotta screw that in with a, I'm assuming fine threaded screw. These cases are kind of fun. Fun builds. Just put that right. Is that catching? Is that coarse thread? Doesn't seem to be catching. I guess that's coarse thread because that did not do what I wanted to do. Pull. Okay, let's try coarse. Someone say riser. LOL. Ah, yes. Coarse. Coarse like a horse. Okay. Now we see So we want to run these like this so we can actually, it's going to go under the GPU. And this John needs to slide. I think it's too thick, guys. I think she too thick. What potential? Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see what needs to happen. I need to put this on here now. So I put it on the GPU. Okay. So this will go on the GPU side. Sabra.
Where's heck yeah?
Blowing up a bathroom.
10 pounds of C4.
What?
I said with 10 pounds of C4. Did you take his mic with him?
He might have. Guys, can you hear him going, oh God.
Oh my god. Oh.
Chat. I think she's too thick. Yeah, I don't know about this one, guys. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, I don't even think that was shut, to be honest. I might be able to run these over here, though. Let's see.
Mr. Ed. I'm talking about Mr. Ed, the talking horse. What do you know about Mr. Ed?
Oh, wait, hold. Thank you. What am I hitting? That's not... Yeah, you can try, but this might need a GPU swap.
Peacock. Or an ostrich or whatever
Give
they're.
her a shot. So what you do is you put
bang my head in the
this on here, and then that's how it slots in.
And then it angles in.
Yes, but you can try fiddling with it. I can't get it to fit in. I don't know. I can't even tell what it's hitting that's stopping it. But like I can get it in eventually, but then it's like way off.
I'll hit you.
Honestly, it's one of those where I almost need to get a different GPU to see what it's supposed to look like.
Oh, I just bent this.
This is the Silverstone Raven, the RVZ02. Calcer, do your best Raven impersonation. Do your best Shredder impersonation.
Nah, I'm good.
What was? Oh.
Yeah, that was it. That was yesterday.
That's the moment he knew.
Yep.
Yeah, and I took it this morning, so like I was like, interested in doing my shredder.
You want to tell Chad about that, McAllister? I know you don't want to, but will you?
I was telling about just what I did yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, never did it. Which one, the shredder or the one? I'm about to do the shredder again.
The shredder for sure.
I'm gonna try to have it just in there.
Yeah, try that.
Yesterday we were in the office and Matt was shredding things, and I don't
was
know at
that
that
shredding?
moment.
It was Jackson shredding.
Oh wait,
things.
sorry, yeah.
I was just
You're not even telling the story,
Sorry, my
right?
bad. Things were getting shredded, and the shredder kept going off, and I decided at that moment I wanted to be a shredder, and I told them I lived my whole life
definitely
as a
hitting
boy, but
down
no one
here.
asked me if I wanted to be a shredder.
don't get
And then for the
wild.
next like 20 minutes, I would continue to whenever I'd hear the shredder go, I'd go meow, 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 and do my best shredder impersonation. That's the fun story. No. I just wanted to be a paper shredder.
Okay.
We're learning. Are we learning?
Yeah, it's so it is. The grab starts hitting here,
That's
right?
what I thought it sounded
like on the slip. Because do you see how
It's a
how
little
it's being
teeth
pushed
grab
in?
thing.
So I'm trying to see if I can
Master
kind of
shredder
It's
of
persuade,
the Foot Clan.
persuade a little.
I just
bit.
wanted to be a shredder.
to go in.
Yeah. Will the panel close?
Does it have panels
See if I can get some screws in.
You don't get screws.
Yes.
This isn't like a test bench where it's kind of open.
No. This is like the actual PCs like this, dude.
I did.
He said what he said.
I did. paper shredder. I'll not get it. Well, I thought that was Jonah. You got me. If that was your goal.
What the Sigma?
Yeah, I have the like beat 'em up game. It's fun.
I plug in the GP power. Oh, you're cranking it.
I was trying to freaking.
Oh my gosh, Matt knocked over every screw.
This is the home theater computer.
Matt, will you just like, maybe from like the back plate, like from like up here. I just need it pulled out so I can get a screw in there. I know you're not gonna like to hear this, but more.
Midnight
There it is.
I'm drunk. You can tell I had to go buy my medicine.
Yes!
Yeah, brother.
I thought he was gonna say something. And I can't taste anything.
What's changed? You give him what you had.
You know what?
I'm gonna go home today. It's been a good day.
I'm gonna use one of these screws instead.
Hello, computer guy.
So what happened yesterday with the paper shredder?
It really wasn't even that crazy.
It wasn't even that bad. Kelsey just had a
Alright,
very
tell a
bad
story
moment.
one more time.
No, I was just stimming.
He was just stimming really bad, and he was just like impersonating a paper shredder, and then he was just like,
Paper shredder just kept shredding paper, and the sound made me want to repeat it, so I kept.
Yeah, McAllister just kept doing it and said, I really want to be a paper shredder. Like he said, Pinocchio wanted to be a real boy, I want to be a paper shredder.
Practically what I said, yeah. And I just kept making this noise.
that's how you know it's a good day.
I thought you like actually grabbed paper and started shredding.
That would have been.
It was dumber than that.
Actually, you know how all this started, McAllister, is I asked you about this scenario.
Yeah, I know.
So
I
we
was gonna
enabled
bring that
it.
part up because I figured I wasn't allowed to make say that on Twitch.
It was basically like, do you want to, would you rather
all
have
my
to,
limbs are my penis.
I said, do you have to put your member in the paper shredder? Yeah, like that'd be crazy, right? Or have each one of your limbs pulled off you one by one. It was a pretty morbid.
See, what he doesn't understand is it's only 1 inch in the paper shredder. You know?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Won't last long.
It's just in and done. Ooh, that's why you don't drink tap water, folks. Wow, Bruce just said you're autistic because of tap water.
I try.
That's why the frogs are gay.
The frogs are coming.
Yeah, Bruce, what do you think 5G turned the frogs gay? I need to know. And if so, why?
5G turned me
Why
gay.
are they gay?
That's just what I call 5 guys.
What are you gay? What are you gay?
What?
You are gay. That's such a good interview.
Alright, before I zip tie this, do you want to see if this will?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredders Revenge is the game.
It is a fun game. I played it.
See if this side panel will even go on.
What's happening?
Oh, I'm glad they don't have mics.
Nice try, feds. I won't be baited. I like that response.
I don't remember honestly which one goes where. But this one's probably goes here.
Probably from the bottom.
Who wants
I think
to
they all
start
slide.
a Final Fantasy 14 free company with me? AKA, who's better
The
than
bottom?
me? And we'll give
Yeah, I
you
think
good
it's like-
shit, AKA, or teach me.
Then the graphics
No,
are
that
blocked
doesn't make
off.
any sense.
Maybe it's this one?
Rogar.
Seth Rogar.
Seth Rogar TMNT.
Okay, they like the same panel.
They are, so that has to be right.
Oh yeah, because it goes like that.
Okay.
Right.
It'll work.
And then the other one, I guess, clips around.
Oh, this slide, it goes like that.
Yeah, this one's definitely gonna be a little bit. I mean, it'll go in.
Okay,
think.
it's just
We'll
zip
find
tie
out.
time, buddy.
We're not putting. Actually, wait. I wonder if that one thing will fit back in now. Maybe that helps hold the GPU in.
Gotta find out.
Where'd it go?
That's it.
Oh yeah.
That.
What is it?
It's like this little. I think it holds the GPU down.
Guys, we're building.
What case is this?
The Silverstone RVZ02, the Raven.
Oh, it does. Look at that. It kind of sits on top of it. It's cool. Ravenclaw.
The Ravenclaw.
That's what Clan Zack is in.
Can't say that.
I thought these were gonna be metal.
Madel.
Full metal jacket.
Is the case metal?
Yeah. Well, that's not. I mean, that's plastic. This is metal. It's metal chassis.
Chet.
Chet.
Chet, listen, Chet.
Zach, you smell like coffee and dick.
He started to like skunk like Jonah.
Does he?
Yeah, he got
Did he get skunked?
He did.
Really?
Really?
No. I'm joking. He drove yesterday.
I was like, I cannot deal with that again.
Yesterday he was saying that a skunk got killed and he drove through the aftermath like right after it happened. So his FX like reeks of it and he like slightly
Not the
smells it.
daily.
But my sense of smell isn't there, so I was like, I don't smell anything.
We actually, Matt brought your horrible skunk smell up
Yar.
the other day, and I was trying to remember what was it about. We were talking about it, but then
Oh,
you
you said something about
it.
it smelled like weed somewhere, and then you're like, kind of smells like skunk, and I was like,
No.
I was like, I know what real skunk smells like.
No, dude, that was crazy.
Honestly, John would be the funniest person to have that actually happen.
Oh,
would
'cause
not- he would go home.
You know, he would say to that skunk, "No shot, you just sprayed me."
No shot, you just sprayed me.
Because like you always hear stories about how skunks are like awful and like it won't go away. But I was always like, yeah, I don't believe it. And then it happened to me and I was like, okay.
Where's the Sata? Oh, it is.
Not him get it fucked up.
What it is.
I didn't even say no shot, you didn't spray
I
me.
can imagine his face. He's just like this. No shot.
I just can't.
So the drive goes this way.
So then I guess I plug in here.
Okay.
Must
I'll
be a
just-
really thin one. I hope you got a small one.
there's no way that's a standard size
It's
one.
not a 3 1/4 one.
Oh, so you guys ended up working out the trip?
I think so. They
sounds fine.
gave me the dates, and I said I'd confirm with them today, and they haven't emailed me back saying yes, that's fine. I'm waiting for that before I get the hotel and everything. But yes, I think we're good.
I think Jonah's fine. I think I read Slack after that because I didn't know what was going on. I think Jonah was just joking when he said you had to go, Zach. I think, right?
Well, no, that was going to have to be the original plan. We couldn't move the date.
Oh.
But since we're moving the date, Jonah can go.
Yeah.
Because he was off that Sunday or that Monday and Tuesday before we go.
Right. For some reason, I thought the whole time we were able to move it.
No, I think that's why I emailed them because they gave me dates, and that's what we decided
Yeah.
on yesterday was the different date, but they haven't like officially said, okay, that date is yours. So I'm waiting to hear that before I book any flights. I've been focused on guys, huh, Kermit? Oh yeah, so we built the budget PC at first, and then this is the other one we built. So the title of the stream says a 1070 build. We've already done that.
I forgot this piece. You know what? They don't fucking need this piece.
It's kind of cool. I like the fitment of everything.
It is. It's a lot of power inside of that little guy.
A lot of power in that little body.
Check, can we clip that?
That body's all power.
That little body here.
Small but powerful.
All right.
We call this the
It is upside down currently.
Oh. Turn this bitch on.
Be that way.
We have to
Did
do
we
it like
buy
this
that
way.
PC yesterday?
No, he's being a bitch
he
about
doesn't
it.
want it.
Oh my god. Did you put Final Fantasy on it?
Yeah, I said it wasn't much of a difference for his computer.
Even though it's like 3 times as powerful.
I think the game just runs like booty.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to tell him too. I think he was well, the monitor itself was still at 4K. He did change the resolution, but I told him that's a 60 hertz monitor, and he's used to 144 at home.
Yeah.
And I was like, I promise you, man, like every game, Matt Noah run $4,000.
Well, he was telling
builds on
me
that.
he has a 1440p monitor at home, but he's just been playing at 1080p in every game that he plays on it. And so that's why he was playing at 1440p on there and was saying it wasn't a big difference at 1440p.
I'm telling you, man, it's because it's that 60 hertz. If you don't like consciously go into it knowing.
Yeah.
And so I told him yesterday when I was leaving, I was like, hey, why don't we get it hooked up to a nice monitor? And he goes, no. So I'm like, you just don't want it.
He just don't want
I'm
it.
just mean.
Isn't this supposed to light up?
I don't know. Did you plug in the
LED.
It's probably like the LED switch, right? Like the power switch,
Power LED?
plus and minus, question mark?
It's in there.
Oh, I don't know. I just don't even know, man.
Did we miss something? Ah, what was that?
No.
KC,
KC.
they were the resub.
Thanks, man.
Well. David, you could look at that.
Along with your Blu-ray player.
Along with your Blu-ray player, because you're gonna probably take this part a little bit to do the Blu-ray player, but we'll see. All right, guys, buy PC at PC Bros today. I want to raid somebody.
Here's the build chat. It's obviously missing the panels, but it's pretty cool. Ooh, thank you, the real Kopapi. You guys are preparing for that stream, aren't you? It's coming up. You guys saw the bill was planned, and you guys were like, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
I was saying that if you wanted to update the Imgur, the
Stuff's in the.
build is official. Yeah.
I can do that.
I think we'll be building it towards the beginning or middle of next week. It's a good one too. It's parts we haven't done yet.
I was White Boy Wednesday.
It was cool.
I was gonna go, but I was still feeling ill, so I was like, maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah, everyone would have been so mad at you.
I bet.
All right, guys. See you all tomorrow. Bye.